Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing a premiere draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm. So let's hop in and find a table. Alright, and let's see what rare we open today. Oh, gosh. Roar of Endless Song and Death Begets Life. Like, I haven't played this card yet. So I want to be Teamer. But Death Begets Life is also pretty good. Destroy all creatures and enchantments, draw a card for each one destroyed this way. It is a mythic. Let's take the Death Begets Life. There's also a Dragon's Prey in this pack. And a Bewildering Blizzard. Oh look, it's Narset. Oh, but there's a Caustic Exhale. Oh, there's also a Roiling Dragonstorm. Oh, which one of those two is better? It's probably the Dragonstorm. Though I don't think I can pass up the cheap removal. Let's take the Dragonstorm. Alright, we can follow that up with a Sibsig Appraiser. There's a Frontier Bivouac, which would fix for green and blue. If I had taken that Roar of Endless Song, I'd be picking that up here. Other cards in the pack, there's a Stormplane Detainment, Sultai Devotee. There's a Wingblade Disciple. That's another card I haven't drafted yet. But we're just going to take the Sibsig Appraiser. Whoa, that is a 4th pick Twin Maw Stormbrood. That's going to be the pick. There's another Sibsig Appraiser in this pack as well. But I just don't see how I can pass this card. Do we now try to play all 5 colors? There's a Kintree Severance, which goes well with black and green. There's another Sagu Pummeler. There's a Windscarred Crag. I feel like if we're going to try and be 5 colors, we need to start taking the lands. It's removal. It'd be our first piece of removal. Let's take the land. Jeskai Shrine Keeper. Alright. Nice follow-up to that Twin Maw Stormbrood and the Windscarred Crag. Not much else in this pack. I mean, there's a good 2-drop here. The Fortress Kinguard. For the Go Wide aggro deck, there's the Teamer Devotee, Champion of Dusan. Monastery of Messenger is playable, but we're taking the Dragon. Here we can take the Jeskai Brushmaster. 4 mana for a 2/4 double strike prowess. I have not had the chance to play with this card yet. Teamer Monument. There's also Jeskai Devotee. I'm gonna grab the Monument. Because the Devotee is kind of a replaceable card. And Monuments can just be good. Windscarred Crag number 2 or Narset's Rebuke. I like the Narset's Rebuke. but we could use more fixing. Let's take the fixing. When in doubt, take the fixing. Agent of Codus, I don't know if I'm really into that. I'll take Bloodfell Caves. I don't know if I'm really into any of these cards. There's an Earth Carver, though. I'm going to put these off to the side for now. I do feel like we're going to end up just in the Jeskai colors again. There's the Defibrillating Current. There's also the Flesh Crafter. Can be a copy of any creature on the battlefield. And it renews. Let's try this out. There's another Sibsig Appraiser. There's Lie in Wait, but I think we're pretty far off of Sultai after getting the Brushmaster, Shrinekeeper, and Twinwa Stormbrood. So yeah, we'll take another Appraiser, and we'll be happy about it. There's Rugged Highlands if I wanted to fix for Temur colors. Other than that, there's not much else in this pack for a Jeskai deck. I mean, there's Zergo's Vanguard and Descendant of Storms. Those are more for the go-wide strategies. There's Temur Tawnyback, which is playable. Or I could prepare for a potential green splash. Let's take the land. Ooh, another Shrinekeeper. That's good. Now we're getting a Caustic Exhale. Pick 5. There's a Static Snare, though. I can take that. Some more removal. There's Thornwood Falls. Oh, but we also have Rally the Monastery here. Yeah, let's take Rally. Okay, here I can pick up a Tranquil Cove. And we still just aren't necessarily playing those. But we will note that we do have some fixing for Temur if we find some green cards we want to splash. There I just took a Jeskai Monument. Very easy pickup there. Could use some more early plays. I guess Agent of Codus would be fine as a 1 or 2 of here. Oh, we have a Salt Road Pack Beast. And a Humbling Elder. Pack Beast draws me a card. Just having a couple creatures out makes this reasonable. There's a Lancer. There's a Watcher of the Wayside. I guess I could play the Serpent if we need to. And the Practitioner. Alright. We get unplayable rares. But there is an Osseous Exhale, Runescale Stormbrood. I'm going to take the Stormbrood here. Just as another, we can counter something early or cast a dragon a bit later on type of card. I found something with green I want to splash. So let's get our Temur Monument in and our Rugged Highlands. And we'll play Roar of Endless Song. Now we're seeing a Mardu Monument. There's a Boulder-born Dragon, but I think we have enough top end. 2 Shrine Keepers, Twin Maw. Maybe I just take Dragonclaw Strike as more interaction. Oh, now we get a Molten Exhale. Bonecarn Butcher, Purging Stormbrood. Yeah, stuff is good. I would like that Evolving Wilds. Now we're seeing another Caustic Exhale, but there's Static Snare and there's Anafenza. Unyielding Lineage. Flash, First Strike. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, Anafenza endures 2. We'll take it. Hey, Mystic Monastery, fixing. We can take that too. I'm a little bit lacking in card draw, is what I'm noticing. Agent of Kotus is a playable 2-drop. Swiftwater Cliffs, or should I focus the mind here? We do kind of have a lot of fixing. We've got 5 lands. I'm going to take the Focus the Mind. Osseous Exhale came back to us, so that's good. Another Focus the Mind. Would I play this thing again? I'd play it again. We're going to have some cuts to make. Ooh, Blossoming Sands, that can go in the deck. Because it fixes for white and green. And this will give us 3 green sources when we run 1 forest with the Temur Monument. Oh, look at that, I only have to cut 1 card. Okay, let's take a look here. So I've got Roiling Dragonstorm with 1, 2, 3 dragons. There's a Salt Road Pack Beast. Oh no, I've got 4 dragons, excuse me. Well, we can definitely play the Dragonstorm. I feel like the cut is either going to be the Pack Beast or an Agent of Kotus. Or it could be the Sun Shield. Let's cut the Pack Beast. And I think we'll be fine with this as a deck. We've got a lot of removal. Exhale, Exhale. We've got the Charring Bite here. We've got the Dragonclaw Strike, Rally the Monastery, Static Snare. Yeah, that's good. Let's take a look at our mana situation. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. 6, 7, 8 blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. We don't have a lot of red either. And 1, 2, 3 green sources. And we also have, Temur and Jeskai Monument that can also fix for us. Yeah, I think this is good. Shrine Keeper, you can be the star card. There you go. And let's get into the games. Man, if I would have first picked that Roar of Endless song, we would have had 2 of those things. Alright, we are drafting in high mythic, so it might take a moment to find opponents. Trespin is our first opponent. Yeah, we're keeping. We have half of our colors. We can cast 3 cards in our hand. Unending Whisper for our opponent. Oh, now we just have almost all of our colors. We don't need this Windscarred Crag. Yeah, let's keep our mana untapped. There's blue-green for our opponent. Really? I have to choose between these? Well, we're taking the Busted Rare over the Temur Monument. Oh, that Temur Monument would have got us the green, though. Ooh, our opponent is in trouble. That means it is time to pounce. We'll be pouncing with Anafenza. I like to call her Anafenza Fiesta. She's a party girl. Well, our opponent is setting up their graveyard. Oh yeah, we get the Roiling Dragonstorm back, and we get to draw a card and gain a life. Our opponent's just so far out of this game. Well, there's a 3rd land. Oh, there's a globe. That might help. Let's go attacking. We'll just play another dragon, yeah. So that was kind of a non-game. Alright, next opponent is Toe Knife, who's a Dauntless Drafter. Ranked 720. This seems good. We have all 4 of our colors. We have Horsey Love here, and the Jealous One. Do I want to... I kind of want to save that for a potential 2-drop, especially after seeing Windscarred Crag. Because this could be an aggro deck. It's Mardu. I'm glad I saved it. And didn't play the Monument there. Maybe I should have played the Monument now. And save the Anafenza when I could attack with... Okay. Do you have removal for it? I can have 2 Anafenzas. Not this turn, though. This turn I can't really do much. So let's attack with Anafenza. Okay, so that happened. Just play our Monument. Grab an island. Okay, so yeah, opponent is just Mardu colors, it seems. And Anafenza is dying now, which is not ideal, but it's fine. You can just play Roar of Endless Song and hopefully go to... Oh, no, they have a 4th color. Elspeth! Not supposed to have an Elspeth. Well, we might not beat the Elspeth. Guess I'll just play another elephant token. Steel Cutter. Our opponent has some strong cards over there. Riverwheel Sweep, okay. Oh, you get 2 monks? That's gross.
More heroes for the cause.
Like, I can hit Elspeth for 3, but that doesn't really do much. Yeah, so they could just chump block those. Chump blockers for days. Alright, let's draw some more cards here. None of this is helpful. And there's a shock brigade, so there's 2 more monks. We need to get, like, static snare for the Elspeth. Is deciding whether to kill our dragon or make more tokens. Or do that. You only gain flying until end of turn, right? Yeah. Wait, what? Gain flying until your next turn. Okay. Artifact or creature? That doesn't just exile anything? Okay. I thought static snare was going to be the answer we needed. Okay, you are opting to trade. Of course, I can just make more tokens. Molten Exhale can damage planeswalkers, but it's only 4 damage. And here comes their second spell. Oh, they have a Jeskai Shrine Keeper. More tokens.
One fewer foe.
I can kill the Elspeth now.
I must retreat.
It's just a little bit late. We're at 7 too. Yeah, you got it. That game was decided by Elspeth. And by the fact that I didn't know Static Snare couldn't remove Elspeth. I thought Static Snare was like Stormplane Detainment where you could just target anything. But that is not the case. Alright, we just need our next opponent. Now we're over a minute. If we end up going into a game and getting a draw here, I'm going to have to close out of Arena and restart it. Oh, no, we're good. Necranium is our next opponent, a platinum-ranked player. Any third land gives us the Appraiser. We have our colors. I'm going to keep. Well, that also helps. Grab a red source. We're up against Mardu colors again. I'll take the exhale here. Since I can't block this brigade. Or anything, really. But now that we've stumbled on that... Yeah. Now that we've stumbled on mana, it's going to be difficult to win against Mardu. I could make a copy of that. That would be interesting. But I think we're on the defensive here. We just need to exhale that. Guess I just copy their 3/3. I can double block the 1/3 now and feel okay about it. Be a 1-for-1 trade unless our opponent has some sort of trick. Okay. Twin Moss Stormbrew doesn't help the situation. But we have to stop the bleeding here. So as much as I don't like this... Caustic Exhale, yeah. But we're missing land drops, that's the real problem here. Oh, they have green for Sagu Pummeler. Well, I can at least kill the Pummeler. But then we die to the Lancer. Splashing green for the Pummeler is interesting. All you have to do is put this on your Lancer and you win. There you go. Now we're 1-2. We get into the next game. It's against Shocker. Well, we have all of our colors. So let's keep. We'll start off with the Blossoming Sands. Is our opponent Mardu again? No, Abzan. No, they're 5-color. Okay. Well, go Anafenza. You have removal for that one? Okay. There's Sig Appraiser. Show me the Roar of Endless song now. We'll take Focus the Mind. Sage of the Skies. It's another really good one. It's sad playing a Shrine Keeper and not being able to attack with it right away. Oh, there's a Dragon Sniper for our opponent. Actually going to do this to exile their Unending Whispers. No more extra cards for them. What does this one do? Exile a creature from your graveyard, create a 1/1 white spirit token. Okay. Still wants more mana, that's scary. Why would you tap like that, auto tapper? Tapping both my blue. Unless we do this. Lie in wait, getting back Sage of the Skies, playing it again. Oh, jeez. No attacks this turn. We're going to have a big attack next turn. Jeskai Revelation. Well, now we're not. Didn't I call Jeskai Revelation? I'm pretty sure I did. So our opponent has played double Sage of the Skies and Jeskai Revelation now. Oh, and more removal. Sure. The buff on this is just going to go to complete waste now. And we're flooding out despite having drawn those extra cards. I still can't even haste in this because of the Dragon Sniper. I really needed my tapper to survive. Oh, and an Equilibrium Adept. Well, I'm not going to block that. It's just 1 damage. The birds will put a stop to the Dragon Sniper pinging in. I just can't beat this deck. I could Twin Maw Storm Brood. Or do I just play... Let's play the creature. It gains us 5 life. Oh, you top deck more removal. Why not? Three is the biggest one there. Okay, we're down to 5. Our opponent is at 47. We have no plan of knocking that down. We've kind of already played all our best stuff. Stadium Headliner? Jeez. Okay, Roiling Dragonstorm, fix all of my problems. Well, we can block all 4 creatures now. It's 1 to 51. Do you have more removal? Yes, because why wouldn't you? And we just lose to an all-out attack. Well, that was very disappointing. I don't think there was anything wrong with our deck. We just lost to Elspeth, Aggro, and Jeskai Revelation and Sage of the Skies, and tons of removal. I don't think we had any major issues with the deck or the draft. I don't know how I could have drafted differently, other than maybe first picking Roar of the Endless Song, but it feels like this card is... it's strong, but it's very beatable. Focused Mind, Static Snare, Twin Moss, Stormbrood, yeah. We had a functional deck, it just... we lost to better bomby stuff. And I think that's kind of the nature of this format, and one of the reasons I'm starting to not enjoy it as much as I feel I should be, because it's just, there's nothing you can do about it. And I don't like when I feel like there was no mistakes on my part between drafting and deck building and gameplay. It's just we're losing to big bomby stuff. And if that's the nature of the format, I'm probably going to slow down on the amount of drafting I do. But yeah, I guess then for now, I'll take my leave.